Hello, 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 hello. We are back with Rune and the Draco lands. I'm just gonna jump right into it. Last time we just rolled up on the Rune Lord here and just wrecked him. We hear there's a bunch of clocks in this realm, and when they fill, they the Rune Lord turns into different versions, harder and harder and harder. Clearly, Realm Breaker seems much harder than a Draconic Knight, and Draconic Knight was not that hard. He was over in Area 10 up here in the upper right on the map, and you fill in the clock when you move. So, one, two, three. We filled three segments, hit him, wrecked him, and now I got the rune for this. And the rune is pretty hot, so to speak. It is the Draco rune here. I can't put it on right now. I guess I could leave and come back, but right now I'm gonna use it next time because deal 3 harm to all enemies or prevent all harm for a round. That seems once per combat. That seems ridiculously powerful. So I'm glad I have it. I reckon I'm gonna need it coming up. We'll see what needed up. What was that? We'll see what happens next. What happens next is there's all this other stuff I'd like to grab. Drake's Talon sword, one-handed or two-handed, same and adjacent. I need that so bad. Firebolt spell seems cool, but who knows? I'm not a big spell guy in this game. The spell stone, however, gear if you take a realm. These words are really hard. Spell stone. If you take harm in a round, you can assign your dice to a spell that you don't even have equipped. Great. That's super cool. So I could just have a book full of spells, and then anytime I take harm, I can roll one of those out. That's again, these are ridiculously powerful things for such an easy fight. I'm not complaining. I'm gonna take them though. So here's what happened last time. Let me take a look at the keeper over here. So we got some cool stuff. Bloop, bloop. There's the keeper. We got some cool stuff. Right now I'm rolling with the Fate's Foe, which gives me 2 health. I can use my weapon twice in a single round, and the Fate Breaker lets me reroll ones at the cost of health. I'm rolling with a Great Axe, which is a big ol' whacker, and a basic shield that lets me not get immediately killed. And if I get a pair of dice with my Amulet of Dawn, I can heal around. I didn't need to do that. I've still got 12 out of 12 health. I went back to my rune, my sigil at the start, and did that. Healed back up. I've also got, so I've delved a bunch of places. I've done 1, 2, 3 learns. Oh, there's one. There's that one. I think I've done 4 learns. I didn't mark this one off. So I've got 4 lore. I think I need 5. Let's go back to the rune cam. So we've got some. So basically, my plan here is to go back around. I think I have to fight some stuff to get the loot that stuff is gonna have, and then we'll head off to the next realm next week. So I've had some time to just kind of roll around. You don't have to fight unless you want to, which is nice. So I did the search here, got a fire branch, and did the lore. I don't have any draconic flame, so I can't do any delves there. I got the pyre clasp, which lets me reduce harm from enemies for a single round, 1 use. Got my lore there. I've got 4 lore now. I just need to get 1 more lore to get that firebolt spell, which is what I want. So objective number 1, get 1 more lore to get the firebolt spell. Here I got my lore. I haven't killed the worm at point 6 yet, so that is on the agenda. Here's where I get the lore. The roost from standing on the body of a knight wreathed in flame, burns the blood from their lance. Some sort of phoenix situation here. So I'm gonna have to fight some draconic knight. I I feel like I just got lucky. It was rolling pretty bad, and I was rolling okay. So we'll see how it goes this time. So I think my fight's going to be the Draconic Knight. Get the spell. Next up, I need to kill that worm, which also looks pretty nasty. Come here, get the Razor Leaf Crest, and since I already have killed... Oh, no, then I need to... No, I don't need a Draconic Flame. This is all... So there's the worm. Kill that guy. The pass... That... My lord... I can get that now. Oh, I can get the Spellstone right now. Spellstone gear item. And I could equip that if I wanted to. The healing is not... The healing's not super great. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go... I'm going to go... Just roll up here to the pass. I have 4 lore. So, I'm going to grab that Spellstone. Here's what that's going to look like. So, I've got the Spellstone over... I didn't write any items yet, right? Because I don't have it. So here's the stuff down here. Spellstone. Spellstone, Spellstone, Spellstone. Where's the Spellstone? Did I not write all this stuff down? Oh, I think I tucked it way down here. Look at that. So that Spellstone is a piece of gear. If I take harm, I can cast any other spell. Seems real great. And I can change those out between combats, which I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to... What am I going to do? I'm just going to copy this gear here. I'm just going to put it right below here. And this is the Spellstone. Criteria, take at least 1 damage. Right. How do I phrase it? Take +1 harm this round. I think it means 1+. And the effect is you may assign your dice to a spell type weapon that you don't have equipped. that could stand to be a little bit bigger, I guess. Little bit all the same size. Picky. All right. So I'm going to swap that out right now. I don't need that healing thing, I don't think. And I've got, what do I have spells? I've got Siphon, which is cool. So I could, yeah, as long as I take them. Here's a spell over here, Erupting Flame. So actually, let me put this in my slots first. So I'm going to put this over here in the Angle of Dawn slot. Great. I'm going to group all my spells together over here because it's getting kind of hairy. So let's just put them all on the left. What am I going to do? Look, I've got one here. I've got Erupting Flame. Let me put the sling over here. It's so messy. This is so messy. This is the problem with, a problem, not the problem. There are some problems with online character keepers, but not many, really. Here's one. One of the problems is that you don't design them really great. Let's make this. Oh, look, there's a template over there. I don't think I need that anymore. Great. So this guy can get smaller. This guy can get smaller. These guys can get bigger. This guy can get... Oh, that's the same, and then this one's going to get bigger. Great, fantastic. So I've got my sling over there. A little bit bigger, maybe? I don't know. I just like futzing with spreadsheets too much. It's my one weakness. So I've got that sling over here. I'm going to move the Erupting Flame spell over here. And just move my sling over here. I didn't need to do any of that resizing. Great. So there's one spell. Gear. I think that's the only other spell I have, right? Yeah, so let's put this Amulet of Dawn down here. And I'm going to just move the Siphon spell up. So we got all my spells right here. Cool. So that means now that I have that spell slowed in, if I take harm, I can deal harm on a 5/6 to adjacent enemies. Drain 1. Drain lets me heal. So great. I don't need the healing thing. I can heal my own with spells. Cool. If I want to assign dice, which who knows. So I got that thing. What was the clicky ticky there? The clicky ticky was on the pass. So the pass, I delved, got my thing. Great. I'm happy about that. Cool. So next stop is, I guess, yeah, let's go get that Drake. Let's go get that Drake. So Drake is number 8 here. So I'm gonna go fight them. Fight the Drake. And that takes us to combat. Hey, Draconic Knight, you are dead. You weren't even a real Draconic Knight yet. You're just chosen. Gabloon. Let's see. Let's take a look at the rune cam. Great. So here's our Drake. I'm going to copy this all over into... I don't need to copy it over. I just need to plop the card in a keeper. Oh, and it does different things if it's odd or even. Cool. I'm going to pop that over to the combat tab. Shrink it down a little bit. Allergies are still super bad. My eyes are still super, like, gummy. I hate it so much. Here's the Drake. 0 health. So, I don't know if you can see that well. So on odd moves, it has move 1, block 1, harm 1, move 2, block 2, harm 2, and block 2 and harm 3. So it's whatever. Oh, on even turns, it does 5 harm and 3 harm. So, sorry, it's late again. As a gummy. Mom's gummy. So I pretty much want to get up to him and whack on odd turns, get away on even turns, and block. Great. Where do we set up here? So there's some permanent terrain in A1 to A4. Oh, so he's going to be up close. Great. So I'm just going to click those buttons. A1, nope, down the side. A1 through A4. Great. Unclick those. Great. There's some difficult terrain in C2 and 3. And remind me, Rune, what difficult terrain does. I don't think I've actually ever had to do it. I would like a more thorough table of contents or an index. But we have none. Rules, actions, round clock, combat. Great. I think rouse enemies, move, fleeing, harm. Right, I can flee fights. Terrain. Difficult terrain represents close quarters, uneasy footing, or any other situation that would make combat challenging. Whenever a character is in space with difficult terrain, they deal -1 harm. Whenever a character. So that's all the monsters do. Right? So, will they move into a character? Yeah, so it says like no character can move through permanent terrain. So I'm assuming. Oh, and those aren't permanent. Those are difficult. Cool. I'm gonna put the Drake in B2. Drake. And engraved in C4. All right, and back to the keeper. So this is what we look like here. We've got our permanent terrain up top. We've got our difficult terrain in the bottom, or in the middle. Me in the bottom, Drake on the left side. Move enemies. This is what I'm curious about. Move enemies. Movies. Enemies always move orthogonally on the grid, up, down, left, right, not diagonally. They will always try to move to the closest possible space in their range. So, Drake is on adjacent. It's just going to try and get up right on me. Two characters can occupy space. They're not dealing or blocking harm. They take those actions now. Cool. So it sounds like a strategy here is to lead him into this great, super great lighting. Lead him into that difficult terrain so he does less damage. Because this is just basically an open space right now. Cool. Let's get started. I don't have my dice roller up. Where's my dice roller? Oh no, what did I do? Good evening, Mark. Roll with me, Rune. I need to pull him out. Engraved. That's not a dice roller. What's happening over here? This is 100% not a dice roller. My apologies. I don't know. Okay, there's my roller. Why is it so big? If you don't use roll with me XYZ for your dice when you're playing online, I'm sure you have a better thing that you like. I really like it. It is super easy to use. There's like a physical dice table, which I'm not as big a fan of. But here is the small version of what everything looks like. I'm a big fan of this. I'm just going to put my rolls up here, I guess. Yeah, that seems good. Make it a pretty line up. Great. So, yeah. I rolled really good last time. So, let's get down to business to defeat the Drake. We have our combat summary up top. Roll for enemy action, so I'm just going to roll one die for the Drake and see what it does, and then it will move. I don't think it has any actions that are not harming right now, so then I will do my actions, which means rolling my stamina dice. Stamina's 2 right now. Move, and then we deal harm simultaneously. Let's see what the Drake does. 6. I feel like it might not be as easy this time. I just want, before we start the fight in earnest, I want to double check that I had. There was some draconic. Oh, right. I got items. Don't forget, Pyroclasp, reduce harm from any dragon. This is a dragon for sure. By one. -3 for a single round. That sounds great. Fire Branch. I can choose one weapon to deal +1 harm for 3 rounds. Also sounds great. And I can roll +1 die if I need to with my Spell Stone. That could come in real handy. So, this turn he is going to block 2 and harm 3. He's not going to move, though. So, cool. I don't have anything on me that's not going to do damage other than adjacent. Hi. No, you are not. You are not for me. How do we do bad things to you? Services. First time chat. I want to offer you promotion. Blah 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 blah. For Doge, look, fuck cryptocurrency. Fuck you if you're promoting cryptocurrency. Double fuck you if you're on my stream doing it. I need to delete this shit somehow. I'm not a freaking. I don't know how to do this. Oh, I have to do it from the. You know what? You can stay up there, and everyone can see how shitty you are and get a chance to block you. I'll do it when I get out of here. Or you know what? I'm gonna do it right now. I can do it here. Look at this. Chat. Nope, not that. Here we go. I'm gonna open my chat, and hey, look, I'm the admin, and you can eat shit. Ban. Let's ban you. Flag. Gonna manage and monitor. Restrict this dude. You get. How do I just ban your dick? Ban. Bye, idiot. Sorry about that. So, anyway, back to the keeper. Great. You messed up my deal, crypto bro. So glad I'm not popular at all. Or else I would have to spend way more time dealing with this. Draco shit. Dragon. That's what I need. Okay, so he's going to, if I get up on him, he is going to hit me for 3 harm and block 2 of my damage. I don't think I'm interested in being anywhere near you right now, so I'm just going to roll my 2 dice and see what I can do here. A 2 and a 6. So a 2 and a 6 gets me what? Oh. I can assign one of my dice to a spell type weapon that I don't have equipped. Let's see what those are. Drain 2, which is not going to do me any good. It'll do damage, but it won't heal me up. Adjacent and 2 spaces. I think I would have to move to get to him, though. Yeah, because let's remember, everybody, spaces are orthogonal, so I need to move 1 to get 2 spaces. Let's see. 2 and a 6. A 2 gets me nothing movement-wise. And my other spell is deal 5 harm. Golly. And this is for row and column. 6, 5, 6. Same or adjacent. Wow, I wish I could move up to him. But all I've got is I can move 1, block 2. That would set me up. He looks like he moves a lot here. So next turn he's got move. He's likely going to move 1. So I'm going to sit tight. I'm not going to do anything. This is super boring combat-wise. Oh, Drake has 10 hit points. It makes no sense for me to move because he's going to come up to me next turn and maybe I can hit him with a spell. Who knows? So I'm going to sit there, top of the round. Let's go ahead and see what our dragon buddy does. A 5. So this is an even round. Even round means he's going to move 1, harm 5. He's going to move closer to me. I assume he's not going to move through the difficult terrain. He wants to move up close. So if I were in an adjacent square, one of these, I would take 5 harm. Diagonal is not adjacent, so we good. Let's see what I can do to this guy. 5 and a 6. A 5 and a 6. So cool. Let me reread my item. You may assign your dice to a spell type weapon that you don't have equipped. I assume that means I can assign both dice to spells. Your dice, plural. So let's see. A 6 is same or adjacent. And I take 2 harm. Deal 2 harm to all in my row or column. That would be cool. I would love to do that. But I can at least drain 2, because he's 2 spaces away. So I'm not gonna get close to him. Right? That would be. I could move 1 harm. So he's not. He's not blocking this round. And I can reduce harm for a single round once. So I would take 2 harm And I could deal him. Oh, I could. No, because that's adjacent in 2 spaces, not 1 space. So I could do it here. Oh, or adjacent, right. So I can't get close. Can I get close to him? No. I could do a 5. I could do a 5, move 1, harm 3. I could do my 6, which would be the. Sorry. Drain 2. That would. I could use that Pyroclasp to reduce that harm. I think that's not a bad idea. It's a little risky if I don't get to move away from him. But he's going back to next time. You know what? Let's give it a shot. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to use my 5 on move 1, harm 3. I'm going to use the 6 on my Siphon, which is harm 2 and heal 2. I'm going to move 1. So I'm going to move here. I'm going to move here. I'm going to take the 5 harm. I'm going to take the 5 harm. Oh, and he heals. Oh, yeah, I'm doing harm to him. I'm taking the 5 harm. I'm burning my Pyroclasp here. Can I just strike through that? Nope. Okay, so I'm just gonna get rid of my Pyroclasp. Blam. Should I use my Fire Branch up right now? Just do more damage to him? I don't know. I'm feeling good about my damage. So I burned that. He's doing 5, take away 3. I'm going to use Siphon, which is going to take 2 away from him and heal me 2. So all that damage is canceled. And I'm doing harm 3 and cleave. So he is taking 5 damage. Or she. I don't know the gender of this Drake. Blam. Halfway killed. So that was exciting. Now, if I can't move away, I'm going to be in some hurt. So let's see what happens next round. He does 1. So back on odd, that is move 1, block 1, harm 1. Great. What am I going to do? I'm going to roll 2 dice. A 4 and a 3. So a 4 and a 3 will get me move 2, harm 2, block 1. So I can do 1 point of damage, right? If he's doing, sorry. Move 1, block. So he's going to move up on me, first off. So sorry, I should do that first. Blam. Up on me. So I've got a 3 and a 4. So he's going to block 1, harm 1. I've got a 3 and a 4. So again, I need to move at least 1 away. So I can move 2. Deal 2 harm to all same and adjacent. I definitely want to move away. So I'm going to put that 4 on my axe. So I'm going to move 2, harm 2 if I'm adjacent. So I need to move adjacent. I think I'm going to go up here. So I'm adjacent to him. So he's going to take 2 harm. And 1 is blocked. That 3 I'm going to put on deal 2. All same and adjacent, I think. I could block 1. Harm 2, block 1, not take any. You know what? I'm going to be fighting for a little while, so that's smarter long term. I'm going to block his 1. I'm going to do 2 harm, do 1 to him, just tag him a little bit. So he's going to be down to 4. And we are cool. Let's see what happens next round. A 4. So this is even. A 4 is move 1, harm 5. So I want to. So he's going to move 1 right on me here. I need to get foe, just not get hit. Same and adjacent is his range. So let's see what I can do. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, a 2 and a 1. That's not going to let me move at all. Why is this? Sorry. A 2 and a 1 gets me a 3. I can block 1, which just hits me with 4. I can use my weapon twice in a single round. Roll for each use. Okay, so I think I'm going to use that up. I'm going to do Fate's Fury. I'm going to use that 3 to block 1. So I could just take a health and re-roll that one. That could be anything. I'm going to do that first. I'm going to take a hit. I'm going to... Nope. I'm going to re-roll that 1. So I've got a 2 here. And a 4. So I've got a 2 and a 4. 4 is going to let me move 2. That would be great. I do need to do that. So I'm going to move 2. I'm going to move 2 across here. So now hopefully if he moves 1, he's going to move into the thingy dude and do less damage. So great. So I'm not adjacent to him. I'm not going to do any damage to him. I've got that 2, which does nothing here. Can I throw it on a spell? I don't think so. I could. I think I'm just gonna hang on to it right now. Yeah, I think I like that. Cool. So no harm, no nothing. As long as he doesn't heal, we're gonna be great. Let's go back to odd round for him. So let's see what he does. A 5 on odd. That gets us move 2, block 2, harm 2. Cool. Cool. So move 2 is just going to bring him right up here on me. He's going to block 2, he's going to harm 2. Let's see what I roll. A 5 and a 6. Great. Cool. So a 5 and a 6. So he's blocking 2, harming 2. Blocking 2, harming 2. A 5 and a 6 is... I can't do anything now. I need to move. So... I probably need to put the 5 at least on the basic shield, which is going to be able to move 1, block 2. I'm going to move up here, and I'm going to block his 2. So cool. No damage. Fine there. That 6, however, so I can put the 6 on a harm 3 and cleave. That'll do 1 point to him. What do spells look like? Drain 2. That will do nothing to him. Or I can deal 5 harm to him. Take him down to take 3. Take 2 myself. I'm just going to do the harm 3. So it's going to do 1 point to him. I don't think I need more harm on me. So cool. 3. Back to even rounds. Drake is gonna 5 on even again, so it's gonna be move 1, harm 5. So again, he's gonna go here. He's gonna throw 5 harm at me unless I get something good. I need to move. I need to move. A 5 and a 3. A 5 and a 3. That will let me move. A 5 and a 3. That'll let me move 1. Oh no! Just turned off some lights. This is what happens. There we go. That's what happens when you put your power strip down underneath your desk. More dramatic lighting? Great. I'll take it. Okay. I might want to do my double up this time. So 5 and a 3. I can move 1. Block 2. And a 3. Do I have any spells I can slap that on? No and no. So I could move 1, harm 3, and cleave. Let's do this. So here's the question. Let me look at the combat again. So I move. Okay. So I can move. So he's not blocking. He's just doing 5 harm. So if I move 1, harm 3, that'll take him down to a point. Block 1, that'll take me down 4. That's still a pretty big hit, but I think I'm okay. And I'll double up once we're fight. So, okay. Move 1, harm 3, and block 1 is what I got. Move 1. I'm going to harm 3. He's not blocking. That kills him. That kills him. Move 1, harm 3. Cleave. He's still doing 4 damage to me. So that's going to kill him. I'm going to roll again. And I'm just going to use my reroll and see if I can block any more of that 4. A 5 and a 4. So I can't move anymore. I'm doing that harm. I can block 2 again, so that takes it down to 2 damage. And that 5, I'm going to drain 1. Right? I'm going to drain 1. So it'll get me 1 back. So again, blocking 1, blocking 2, draining 1. That killed him, and I only take 1 damage. I feel like I'm good at this game. I don't know. Maybe I just got lucky again. Anyway, that Drake is dead. And now, according to our book, I get the Drake's Talon weapon, which is, where are we? Drake's Talon is pretty cool. It's a versatile weapon, so I can wield it 1 or 2-handed. 1-handed looks sick. I kind of want to try it out. Oh, my axe is super cool. Tell you what, I'm going to take it. I'm going to put it in the keeper later, because that's a lot of typing. I did it. I got it. I got my Drake's Talon. I did the fight. It's all good. Also in here, that Drake, I'm going to search, get a healing salve, and I can heal 3 during exploration, which, if we go back to the keeper, I think, so search gives me the healing salve, I get the Drake's Talon. I should write that in my notes. Just Drake's Talon. Healing salve. I feel like I should use it now, but I don't think I'm going to yet. Dying, there's no penalty for dying right now. It takes a clock that is not existing anymore, so. Two out of 3, right? Got my Drake's Talon. And I got my Spellstone, which is cool. I don't have any more lore yet. So I fought the Drake at 8 there. Let's mark that off. You don't have to watch me mark it off. I'm going to mark it off on the keeper. Fight, search. Great, did that. I've got fights and delves. Oh, that roost. So what did I need? 5 I needed 5 lore for the Firebolt spell. That's what I need. I think that's the last thing I need, right? Got the Firestone, the Firebolt spell. And that's pretty sick. So I'm going to get that. So Firebolt spell needs... We need a Delve here, which means I need lore 5. And I need to get one more lore from somewhere. I got that one. I got that one. I got that one. That's 3. I got that. Nope, I didn't get that one. So I got to go to the Roost and fight that Dragonite. This worm, I don't know the Razorleaf Trumpet. Yeah, so that's something. I fight a thing to get something that's going to help me fight a thing. I don't think I need that right now. I'm feeling pretty good about everything. So let's go fight this worm. I'll get my lore. Nope. Yes? No. The Roost. I'm going to go fight this Draconic Knight who I wrecked last time, I think. Unless it's a different Draconic Knight. So, let's go ahead and set this up. And again, you don't have to watch me. I'm just going to tootle around on the map while you can look at the thing and I can beat you already. Draco's dead. Great. So, permanent terrain, B2 and C2. B2 and C2. Okay, permanent. Dragon Knight at B3. He's going to put him there. And I will be at D4. Great. And so after that, I'll get a flame. I don't care about the flame, I don't think. And increase my lore. With that lore, I'll go get my Delve here and grab my Firebolt. And I'm out of here. So, 2 fights. Not bad. Let's get this Draconic Knight all set up. Keep our time. So, here is the fight setup. This is going to be a knight. A Draconic Knight. Knight. And it has... What does it have? Let me grab him. This one, right? Yeah. Are those the same? These two? Yeah, so the one I killed was way harder than this, I think. Block 3 engulf. Block 1 harm 2. Yeah, so I got a good feeling about this. I'm just gonna wreck this guy and take his shit. Cool. So health 8. Move 1, harm 2. Move 1, block 1, harm 2. Block 3, and engulf, which, for the record here, is for real. Every space within 2 of the Draconic Knight ignites, dealing 2 harm. So if he rolls a 6, or if he rolls a 5 or a 6, I take 2 harm, basically. Within 2, yeah. If the engraved... Oh, and the space I was standing in becomes a permanent hazard. If I move on that, I take a harm. That's cool. That's cool. But that's not going to happen, right? And he hardly ever blocks, so I feel like I can, pick on him real bad. Anyway, let's talk more smack. Here is my roller. I'm going to roll for our knight first. Nope, I'm going to roll 1 die for the knight. A 4. Great. So a 4 is going to have him move 1, block 1, harm 2. Going to move towards me here. And same in adjacent. Not adjacent to me. So right now, everything's cool. Let's see what the dice say for me. A 1 and a 5. Great. So I'm not a big fan of that 1, but I do have... You know what? I'm going to retcon. I only need to do this 1 fight. I'm going to pop that healing salve and get myself back up to 12. I don't think I need it. This is the last fight I'm going to be doing in this realm. But, yeah. Should be all cool. So, anyway. And I'm going to use my X, not the Talon, just because I feel good about it. But my roll was a 1 and a 5, so 1 gets me nothing. I'm going to knock off a health to re-roll that. And see what happens. You were 2, right? A 2, yeah. Called it. Cool. So that gives me a 5. I did 1 health to myself. A 5 will let me move 1 and harm 3. He's blocking 1 and harming 2. That'll give me 2. I'm worried about that engulf is the problem. But I'm also worried about not being able to get away from that engulf. So I could just burn my reroll right now if I wanted to. Oh, let's see what the spells do. So I've got my a 5 and a 2. 2's gonna do me nothing. A spell, let me drain 1 within 2 spaces. Yeah, I can stay right here and not do anything. And just drain 2. Yeah. No, 5, drain 1. Sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna not move. Do 1 harm to him. Drain him and get 1 back. So that takes me back up to 12. Cool. And he's not adjacent, so he does no harm. No foul. What's next? A 1. Okay. Move 1, harm 2. Again, I don't know. Evens, he moves right. Great. Evens, he moves right. Odds, he moves down, right? Down. Right. So cool. Moving there. So move 1, harm 2. If I hang tight there, he's going to do 2 harm to me. Not a big deal. Not blocking is the important part. Let's see what my dice do. A 6 and a 2. That is pretty good. So a 2 is not going to get me much here. A 6 is going to let me harm 3 and cleave or drain 2. I feel like draining 2 because that's going to heal the harm he's doing to me. Adjacent, right? Yeah. So he's going to harm 2. I'm going to drain 2. And we'll call it even except for him who is going to get drained. Great. Next round. Uh-oh. I feel like he's going to boom boom. Yeah, he's going to boom boom. All right. So he's going to block 3 and engulf, which means I need to move 2. Move 3 to get the fuck out of there. I don't like this. Let's just see what my roll does. Maybe I just need to wait. Block 3 engulf. Jesus. Rolling. Can you reload? What happened here? It's a me. That was his. I don't know what's going on here. Let me try again. Great, a 2 and a 6. That's what I got last time, I think. So a 6. 6 is not gonna let me move. I don't think. 6 is going to harm 3 and cleave. If he's blocking this, I can't siphon him. Harm 3 is not going to do anything. Block 2. Engulf does 3, right? 2, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to use my 6 to block 2 and move 1. So I don't think I like where I am. That's still going to hit me, though. So block 2, engulf. This becomes... hey, what's up with that? This becomes... Oh, okay. I just need to... Oh, because it's a hazard. Let me put a hazard color here. Let's put a different hazard color here. That's a hazard color. Great. So if I move into or through that... Let me double check. If... What is it? Moves on that space. On 2 would be clearer. But I feel like that's what it means. So if I move onto that, harm. Cool. So let's just not be there then. A 4, great. That's move 1, block 1, harm 2. No engulf, slip of the boo. But let's do that even out again. The evens is going to be horizontal, odds is going to be vertical. Great. So this is great for me. Down there. And it's if the engraved. Yeah, so he can move there, no problem. I can't move there. But if I don't move, I'm okay. Move 1, block 1, harm 2. I've got full health still, so I'm feeling good. What's my dice say? A 4 and a 3. Mediocre. So again, I don't think spells there deal harm to all same and adjacent, so I could do 2 harm to him, which he'll block 1 of. So that's 1. Right? If I do that, harm 2. So the 4 I could block 1, the 3 I could block 1, and then the 4 I could move to harm 2 cleave. I don't need to move. So I'll be 1. We'll be dealing 1 for 1, basically. Move 1. Move 1. So I'm not moving. Harm 2, block 1. He's doing harm 2, block 1. So we each take 1 point. I can live with that. Draco, maybe not so much. I'm still doing I'm still on above average health, so I'm happy with that. Let's see if he engulfs me again. I think he will. He doesn't. Great. So same deal. Move 1, harm. Move 1, block 1, harm 1. Let's move him first. Sorry. And he just wants to wreck right up on me. This is gonna be. Well, I'm not gonna be in the same space, so I'm gonna move him when I move. I just don't want to have to change that color again. Yet another thing. A 1 and a 4, that's not great. I'm going to use my... Okay, so 1 and a 4. A 4 will get me move to harm 2 and cleave, or deal 2. So basically 2, and I can move. I'm gonna take the move to harm 2, cleave, so... And again, I'm going to move here. There. Nope, not diagonally. Not diagonally. There. And he's going to move here. That way I can keep that color. Nice. So again, we're trading 2 and 2, 1 and 1. I'm going to use my second weapon gear. That's a 1 and a 6. So cool. So we're doing 1 and 1 already. So let's take that 1 down to 3, and take this 1 from me down to 10. Great. And so now my 1 and my 6, I'm gonna burn another 1 and reroll that 6. Or reroll that 1. Where was I? Sorry. I'm at 9 now if I roll that. So let's reroll that. Hope I get something decent. A 5. So I've got a 5 and a 6. That's pretty good, y'all. Harm 3 will kill him, and I can use the 6 to drain and get myself back up to 2, but it doesn't matter. So I'm good. Harm 3 will kill him. Yes. So I'm gonna drain 2, get myself back up to 11. Harm 3 plus the 2 is 5. That will more than murder him. And yeah, that's how you wreck a Draconic Knight and take like almost no damage. I feel like that was too easy, but I'm pretty good at this, I guess. Unless I'm doing something terribly wrong. It's entirely possible I'm just completely messing this game up and just cheating. I don't feel like I am. I feel like this is pretty straightforward. So, that was the roost. That increases my lore by 1. So I'll pop my lore up here to 5. That lets me do what? That lets me... Oh, let me mark off my fight. I did my fight. Where were we? That was the Drake at... I'm sorry, the Knight at the Roost. That's a 5. Fitted and learned. It doesn't matter because I'm not coming back here. That one lore is going to let me get into the delve at the Scorched Priest, and that is going to get me my Firebolt spell. So I'm just going to put that on my notes here. And now it's another spell I can use to fuck people up with my Spellstone. So that was cool. That was cool. That Fate Breaker is really useful. These are all. This is a good combo. The dragon not getting. The dragon doing 3 harm to everyone though, like once per combat, deal 3 harm to all enemies or prevent all harm from around. That seems. Is that better than re-rolling a 1? Probably. I can do that anytime. I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is I am hitting my runestone and getting out of this realm, and that takes us out of here. So I'm gonna do. You know what? This is great TV. I'm just gonna throw you. I'm not gonna make you watch me put stuff on there. I don't know how long we've been running. You know what? We can do a full hour. We can do a full hour, and you can watch me put these in. Drake's Talon. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna bring up the. You don't have to watch me. You can be on a rune cam, so you can look at my face. While I have the. I have the descriptions up over here. Look at that. Look at that Realm Breaker. Harm 3 in all spaces there. All spaces there. Break, which means they take 1 harm. Transform. And if they can't, they can destroy. They can destroy the realm. I don't get it. I mean, I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get it. So here, I've got all these things. So I've got my Draco rune all hooked up in my runes there. Great. What I need to do is add the Firebolt spell. So that's going to be another spell that I can just kick off if I'm holding my Spellstone. I'll drop that there. Firebolt, Fiore Bolt. That is a weapon spell. It does 2 or 3 spaces. Aha! There is the thing. Well, that's cool. So that gives me some options if I'm far away from someone. So yeah, that would be like our boy engulfs. I'm sitting on the other thing going pew pew pew. It only hits on a 5 or 6 though, right? So can undo that. Boop. That bloop. There's no more draining. Bloop. 5 or 6 does harm 3 and jump. And I'll put the note in for the jump, which is if the targeted typo enemy is killed by the spell, you may choose another enemy adjacent to them to also receive the spell's effect. So if there's a bunch of, I don't know, I think skeletons had 3 or acolytes or whatever. So if there's a bunch of them hanging out, I pop one with one of those, they all go up. That's pretty cool. And now I can do that on any 5 or 6. That's really good. That's really good. Let's add some more weapons over here. I'm just going to throw them in the... You know what? I'm going to grab this whole column and paste it. So I don't have to do all the spacing stuff. Continue. Great. Sure. Cool. And so this is... I'm going to add 2 weapons. Okay, let me get rid of these. Do I want to move some stuff around? I don't want to move stuff around. I kind of want to like... I don't know. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna copy this again and put copy up there so they can be next to each other. So this is Drake's Talon. This is a weapon. It is versatile. Sword, and it is stance. I should probably put that on its own. We'll put that on its own line there. I was gonna say one-handed, and this is Drake's Talon two-handed. This is a weapon type weapon. It's versatile. And it is a sword. Cool. And the range is same and adjacent for the one-handed. Which is really nice because that means I can hit someone that is on top of me. And the other one is just adjacent. Great. Let's see. 3 is group those. 3 is block 1, harm 2. 4 is move 1, block 1, harm 2. 5 and 6 are move 1, the move 1, block 1, harm 3. Those are all pretty good. Yeah, those are great. And then two-handed. How would I? Let me see here. A 5 or a 6. Okay. Let me back up. A 5 or a 6 is harm 3 and cleave. A 7 is harm 4 and cleave. I don't think I like this. Okay, I'm gonna just rename these. I don't like this at all. Okay, let me try again. This is a 5 and this is a 6. Harm 3 and cleave. And we know what cleave does. And I'll put the note in. The note is cleave does and enemies adjacent to the target. Great. And so a 7, I don't know how we... Oh, you can add your dice together. So if you roll a 3 and a 4, that's a 7. Wow. So this lets me do harm 4 and cleave, and this one lets me do move 1, harm 4, cleave. And so since you're using a two-handed weapon, you're going to be adding your dice anyway. So pretty much anything. Harm 4 cleave. Sorry, harm 4 cleave. Great. So that's actually pretty cool. That's not as bonkers as I thought it was going to be. Only lets you move on an 8+. So like more than half the time you're going to be doing harm 4 and cleaving. This is cool. I might play with this next time. But for now, I think I've got my Drake's Talon, I got my Firebolt, I got my Spellstone, I got my Draco Rune. Yeah, that's cool. So, here we are. Back at, here's our items. Items are all hooked up here. That's nuts. Draco Lens, I've got the rune for that, so that's cool. Killed everything except for the one thing I didn't need to do. We're here at the worm. The worm can have the realm for himself. And I think that's it. That is a solid hour or so of bushwhacking. So next up, let's go back to the room cam. Next up, next week on Solo Sundays. I forgot to say Solo Sundays. Solo Sundays. Next one is going to be the Fell Woods, the taint of runic influence. Horrors lurk, battered and broken, chance to mend your fate. Bones will fill a beast belly. And yeah, we'll talk about all this later. It seems cool. Siege clock. Beasts that are, yeah, Ranger 1 2 3 4 5 6, and yeah, pack of things, peoples, range buddies, and a beast lord. Cool. You get one shot of Gorax. If you fail, the woods fall with you. Wow. Oh, he's got some buddies. When you kill Gorax, the reinforcements stop. Yikes. Okay, well, I'm not gonna worry about Gorax. Oh, bam. Wow. Wow. Cool. I'm looking forward to this. This looks nuts. This looks like a game. So yeah, that was the Draco Lands. Let me exit on the Draco Lands here. Here's the Draco Lands. They got their own clocks. Draco Rune is a bitch. Little baby. So yeah, I've wrung everything out of the Grim Coast and the Draco Lands. I think that's it. So if anyone was watching, I don't see anyone's watching. If anyone watches this in the future on YouTube, come on. There's plenty of games every Thursday and Sunday, I guess now is the schedule. So yeah, I got nothing else to say. Bye. I'll hit you the thanks thing over here, and thanks for watching. Wave awkwardly till we go off. Bye. Dumb.